And welcome back. I'm joined now by Wynn Lawrence. He's a financial advisor at New York Life, and he's here for our monthly chamber update. Thank you so much, Wynn, for joining us today.
Well, thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, it's great to have you. Tell us your role at New York Life.
Sure. Actually, I am a financial advisor as well as an insurance producer, is how the state classifies us, insurance agents. And so I help people with their financial plans as well as their insurance needs.
And you have also been an active member of the Monroe Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
If another business, say I'm another business, and I ask you what you get out of the Monroe Chamber, what do you tell others?
Wow, so much. You know, I've been a member of the Chamber of Commerce since 2000, I believe. And over those years, I have been on the chamber board. I've been active at least twice, probably more. And I can tell you that my involvement at the chamber has just helped me tremendously with my contacts in the community, just the enrichment of those contacts. And, you know, it's very timely that I'm here today because, you know, the chamber is getting ready to go up to Washington, D.C. for their annual lobbying trip, which I have been on a couple of times. And, you know, it is work. It is. They go up there and they meet with our senators and our representatives and talk about projects that are important to this part of Louisiana. And when we come away from there, when we have come away from Washington, you know, there's a real sense that they get it, that they of course they do get it, but there's a real sense, a renewed sense that they understand what our priorities are, and it's a very worthwhile trip. You know, from the Washington trips are great. I was the chair of the government, what they call the Government Advocacy Committee with the Chamber for many years, and we looked at legislation that came in that was being proposed in Baton Rouge, legislation that affects our businesses. And so being a chamber member, in being a chamber member, you have direct access through the chamber to your representatives while legislation is being considered. So it's a really important thing to do. It's the best bargain for our local businesses out there. They're just looking for a way to, you know, keep their fingers on the pulse of what's going on.
And it's a voice for Northeast Louisiana. We actually have delegates there in front of our politicians and to talk about what's important to our area and our community. What are some of the main topics that are going to be addressed this week in Washington, D.C.?
Well, since I'm going, it's kind of a little bit out of my area, but I'm sure that that information would be on the Chamber's website, and of course you can always call the Chamber and get that information. But the priorities, it's usually the priorities that require money to do. And those are the kinds of things that they'll be talking about.
And absolutely, they will be, you know, on the Chamber's website as well to look at that. And when we know each other from being Monroe Chamber ambassadors.
Yes.
What has your experience been as a Monroe Chamber ambassador? It's
been wonderful because, you know, you meet new people just about every time there's an event, and there are events held all the time. So it's usually around a meal, and you go and you can sit with people that you don't know and expand your contacts that way. So it's a very good opportunity to do that. And in my role, that's very important. And so if any business person that's interested in getting to know more people, it's a great way to do that.
And from my experience, you do business with those who you're networking with and you're meeting with monthly.
That's right.
If you'd like to be a part of that, you can definitely look on the Monroe Chamber website as well, and they can keep you up to date when the lunches are. Wynn, is there anything else that you would like to talk about? I know you've got an array of subjects with the Chamber since you've been with them for so long.
Sure. I joined New York Life this year, and it's been a great transition for me. And, you know, New York Life is a 176-year-old company. And although dividends are never guaranteed, we have been paying dividends for most of that time. and dividends, of course, are paid to policy owners. We're an extremely strong company. We've helped in the COVID pandemic with grants and aid to, for example, for bereavement, for families who have healthcare workers on the front line that are trying to battle this pandemic. You know, the whole world is grieving right now, and New York Life and our partners are doing what we can to help with that transition for financially challenged people because as a result of the pandemic. We're also helping in middle schools, children that are making that journey from elementary school to middle school. That's a very tough time.
Lynn, I hate to interrupt you, but we are out of time. But thank you so much for coming on for our Member Spotlight with the Chamber.
You're very welcome.
It's great to have you, and thanks to New York Life for all you're doing.
Thank you.